In the previous podcast, we explored public education and how it builds awareness and support for urban forestry. Today, we're going to focus on a closely related concept, stakeholder engagement, because education provides knowledge, but engagement builds relationships. And urban forestry depends on collaboration between many different groups. Let's start with a key idea. A stakeholder is anyone who is affected by or has an interest in the urban forest. This includes a wide range of people and organizations: residents, property owners, city departments, utility companies, developers, environmental organizations, and community groups. Each of these stakeholders has different priorities and perspectives. Understanding those perspectives is essential. Now let's talk about why stakeholder engagement matters. Urban forestry decisions often involve trade-offs. For example, planting trees may improve environmental conditions, but it may also raise concerns about maintenance, costs, or infrastructure conflicts. Engaging stakeholders helps identify these concerns early. It allows for more informed and balanced decisions. Now let's consider the types of engagement. Engagement can range from simple information sharing to active collaboration. At a basic level, it may involve informing stakeholders about planned activities. At a deeper level, it may involve consulting stakeholders and gathering feedback. In some cases, stakeholders may be directly involved in decision-making. Now let's talk about communication. Effective engagement requires clear and transparent communication. Stakeholders need to understand what is being proposed and why. They also need opportunities to ask questions and provide input. Now let's consider trust. Trust is a critical component of stakeholder engagement. It is built through consistency, transparency, and responsiveness. When stakeholders feel heard and respected, they are more likely to support urban forestry initiatives. Now let's talk about conflict. As we discussed in earlier podcasts, conflicts are common in urban forestry. Different stakeholders may have competing interests. For example, residents may want more trees, while developers may be concerned about space and costs. Engagement helps navigate these conflicts. It allows for dialogue and the exploration of solutions. Now let's consider collaboration. In many cases, stakeholders can work together to achieve shared goals. For example, community groups may partner with cities to organize planting events. Utility companies may coordinate with arborists to manage vegetation near power lines. Collaboration increases effectiveness and builds stronger programs. Now let's connect this to program success. Urban forestry programs are more successful when stakeholders are engaged. Engagement leads to better decisions, stronger support, and more sustainable outcomes. Now let's consider the role of arborists. Arborists often serve as intermediaries between technical information and stakeholder concerns. They explain, listen, and help find solutions. Their ability to engage effectively is a key part of their role. For the ISA Urban Forest Professional Exam, focus on stakeholder concepts. You should understand who stakeholders are in urban forestry, why engagement is important, different levels of engagement, and how engagement helps manage conflict. Questions may involve identifying appropriate engagement strategies in different scenarios. Stakeholder engagement is about building relationships. It is about bringing people together to support and manage the urban forest. And it is about recognizing that successful urban forestry depends on collaboration. In the next podcast, we'll continue by exploring conflict resolution and how arborists navigate disagreements and competing priorities in urban forestry. You've been listening to the Arborist-podcast. Our goal is to grow our collective knowledge, one domain at a time. If you enjoyed the podcast, please like, share, and subscribe to help us keep this momentum. Until next time, let's keep growing this community together.